The longer we wait to take action on our global environmental problem, the harder it's going to be to fix. This is something we need to speak up, speak out, and pay attention to out there. Please send a comment, a question, a remark, email, text. Join me on the show. Say something, do something. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. This is Mind of the Modern Cam. Good night.
Futures are coming, so make your plans. You can try to stop it if you think you can. Just a little conversation with my common man. So welcome to the Mind of the Modern Cam. Welcome to the Mind of the Modern Cam. Welcome to the Mind of the Modern Cam.
With the president's speech yesterday, he brought up again his motto of making America great again. And with every passing moment, that phrase becomes more and more difficult to really comprehend what he means by it. I understand that we need jobs, and I understand we need to take care of ourselves, and those are things that I can get behind. The manner in which he is presenting those two things come about are really hard for me to grasp. It seems more and more he is turning our country into a selfish one. Instead of taking care of our neighbors, to around the world on this planet, our planet neighbors, we're only thinking of ourselves. This environmental issue is not one that we can just keep within our borders. We're the second in the world in creating the problem, and we're shying away from it. If you want to renegotiate. Don't pull out completely and throw a big fit about it. Make the agreement better. Talk to them. Don't just separate ourselves completely. If you have a legitimate argument to how much we're spending based on the rest of the countries who've signed, then make the argument with that group of people, with that body. Do something different. Don't just sign executive orders and pull out willy-nilly. We need to take care of our neighbors here, our neighbors around the world. We don't need to be selfish anymore. We don't need to have the world look down upon us. We're already struggling to keep our status as a global leader. Let's do something about this. Let's take care of each other here, domestically, and abroad. I'd like to touch on 2 points of this presidential pullout of the Paris Climate Agreement. First off, the financial responsibility it had laid out for us. It was expensive. There's no doubt about it. There's no way to get around the idea that we were going to spend a lot of money as a nation to be a part of this group, giving money to other nations, as well as restricting some of our ability to produce coal. But we're the number 2 in the world in producing greenhouse gases. So we should pay a lot of money. How selfish is it of us to not pay a lot of money? We're a leader. We believe ourselves to be leaders in democracy and ways of life around this world. So why not be the one who pays a boatload of money? It's taking care of our planet. This is not a United States issue. This is a United Nations issue. This is a world issue. This is the only planet we've got. We got to take care of it. And if it means we have to use jobs that are more green and renewable energies instead of taking apart our landscape to remove all of our natural resources, then that's what we do. We gotta make a change. It has to start somewhere. Is the Paris Agreement perfect? No, but nothing is perfect. And that takes me to my second point. Hello and welcome back to Mind of the Modern Cam. This is Cameron Lee Michael, your host. Yesterday, our president began the steps to withdraw the United States from the Paris Climate Agreement, and this was coming for some time as expected. But what does that mean now? What are the next steps? What happens to our country on a global stage on leading the world in environmental causes? The president seems to be putting us first, which I can't always argue with, but this is a global matter, not just something that the United States deals with. Let's dig a little deeper.